Bienvenue, ici War Survivor Chris Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de PGA Tour de K25 sur PS5. Je vais continuer le jeu, c'est parti.
Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. Par 4 is on the slate for this first hole today. All right, load this one up and get that into the fairway, and then we'll move on from there. Setting up here on the first cut of rough. That'll do for the approach. Here we have a 17-foot putt. This putt should be pretty straightforward. Oh, it's getting there. And that's your birdie. And currently 1 under for the day. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Okay, this one's around 165 yards out. You'll be all right there. Here's a 17-foot putt. Doesn't look like a whole lot of movement in this one. Ooh, that drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. Let's see what you can do here on this par 5, third hole. Nicely done. Okay, this is looking to be about 225 from the pin. This is what our third shot's looking like. Oh, the chip slides by the hole. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. We brought things down to 3 under after that one. Okay, stepping onto this tee of the fourth hole, and we have a par 4. This looks like about 120 yards to the pin. Oh, that'll do. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. And the fifth hole is a par 3. Let's go. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? We're on the green with that one. Well done. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. All right, par 4 for us on the 6th hole. Those shots are going to happen to you. Oh, how are you? Here we go, birdie putt. Whoa, flying by the hole. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. That'll do nicely. Okay, 5 under par after that one. We are on the 7th hole. Let's see what we can do. Well, better luck next time. Okay, out of the green side rough. Let's do this. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Just a few more inches. All right, tapping that one in for par. Moving on. Teeing off now in a long par 4. I think this one will play. Here's our second shot on the 8th. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. And the chip drops. That's fantastic. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. Okay. Par 5 is up next for this 9th hole. Good shot. We're about 205 yards out from here. Here's a putt for eagle. Careful with this one. This putt seems to be pretty straightforward. Oh, this one's starting out okay. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. 10th hole coming up. Ah, just right by the hole. Here we go. This drops and you get a bird. Wonderful work out there so far. That's your 7th birdie on the day. All right, 9 under is your score. All right, good luck. We have a par 4 here on the 11th hole. Yeah, we'll take that. Looking like about 185 yards out. Come on now, drop in that hole. And that's in there for your 8th bird on the day. And now to the 12th. This one's a par 3. I'm okay with that. 14 feet to the cup from here. So good. And after that one, you're sitting at 11 under. Here we go, 13th hole. This one's a par 5. All right, we got about somewhere around 250 yards to go here. Oh, the chip goes right by there. This one's just a 4-foot putt. And after that hole, currently 12 under par. Okay, let's do this. Hole number 14, ready to go. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. Okay, this is about 125 yards away. Doing all right, hitting those greens today. Well done. All right, this is for the bird. And I don't think there should be too much happening in this one. So good. Oh, lovely shot. And after that hole, you sit at 13 under par. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. This right here is beautiful. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. It was tidy. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here. Oh, almost. Hold it out. All right, this one's around 15 feet. And it drops for the birdie. And clocking in at 15 under par at the moment. Next up is the 17th hole. This one's a par 4. Okay, there you go. Oh no, not great. Okay, could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. And after that one, 16 under par. And now to the 18th hole. We have a par 5 on this one. Little play. And we got about 225 yards to go from here. And from the green side rough. Oh man, wanted that chip to go. And this putt's around 11 feet out. And that's a nice little way to end your round, dropping that putt for the bird. And at the end of this one, look at this, 17 under par. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun. Hopefully you did too.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the greatest show on grass. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the first round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Bean beside me in the booth, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, before we take in all the action out on the course, just a few thoughts on TPC Scottsdale that has quite a bit of action around it.
You know, look, it's so funny to talk about because, yes, we know what 16 is like. We know what 17 is like. We know all the interesting and fun things that go on around there. But don't kid yourself. This is still a pretty darn good test of golf. I mean, you get some really tough holes, you know, holes 5 through 8 on the front 9 that'll capture your attention. And then you got a couple of ones, 11 through 14 on the back 9 that that can come up and bite you. But I tell you what, I know players love playing here. The golf course always in great shape. It's just, you know, you got to keep your mind on the golf and what's inside the ropes instead of outside the ropes, and that's sometimes impossible.
The tee shot here at 6, Rich, just sort of sits against the player's eye, doesn't it?
There's 5 bunkers out there, Luke, that are perfectly placed, especially the 3 down the left-hand side. That's where the player's eyes are drawn to. Only the biggest hitters, though, can fly them all.
This one's for birdie. Gee, he's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And that will take him to 5 under. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Let's catch up with Max Homer. 5 shots off the pace. Okay, time to return to the action. 13 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. As we update the standings, our featured player leads with the Viking, Victor Hovland, right behind them. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. That's pretty nice, eh, Rich?
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. Remember the first round? You'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Hello and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name is John. Par 4, first hole as we start our day today. Okay, here we go. Let's have a nice round out there. Well done. Second shot here on the first. Coming in for a landing here on the green. Ooh, look at you sliding that in there nice and close. Not much work left to do here. And tapping in for birdie. Well done. And you're currently sitting at 1 under for the day. All right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole. What happened there? A big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. It looks like we have a par 4 on the menu as we begin our day. Now let's crush this drive, middle of the fairway, and stroll on our way from there. Okay, second shot here on the first. Good shot. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. Starting things off here under par already. All right, second hole, par 4. Let's go. Good gracious, you absolutely lit that one up. That was a huge try. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. Nice shot into this green. Good work. Here we go, birdie putt. That was amazing. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. Now we will tee up on the third hole. And the tee shot looks like it'll be safe. And we got around 220 to go from here. Setting up for our third shot. Oh my, the chip goes down, and that's gonna be for eagle. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. All right, here we go. We got a par 4 here on this fourth hole. Let's have a good tee shot. Good shot. And this one's about 125 yards out. That was good stuff. This one's 7 feet away. All right, and after that, you've brought your score down to 5 under par. And let's let this fly here on the 5th. This one's a little to the right on approach. And this one just dipping its toe in the first cut. Oh, no way. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. Here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. Good job. Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here. Come on, get right. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. You could take this putt down. You could go to 6 under. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not mad. That is fine work. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Looking fine from the tee here. Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole. And that'll do. Grab your putter. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. And now the par 5 9th hole. I believe this one's fairway bound. And this one's around 205 yards away. And if you can this, that'll be for eagle. Oh, look at this thing. Continuing on its line. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. And now let's see what happens here on the 10th. Tee shot's looking decent. Oh, almost in the jar. Here's a 14-foot putt. Great work out there. Great work. Birdie number 7 in the hole. 11 under par currently. And here we go. Par 4, 11th hole. Let's do it. That ball was launched. And this one's around 175 yards out. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. This next putt is for your birdie. And that drops in for bird number 8 on the scorecard. Great work. And after that one, 12 under par. And the 12th hole is a par 3. That is a thing of beauty. Nicely done, well judged. All right, moving forward. And the 13th hole is a par 5. Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway. Smart shot. Nothing wrong with that. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. And nicely done. That putt will drop on in there for birdie. And sitting at 14 under par after that hole. And here we go on hole number 14. Looks like this one should be in the fairway. Okay, this one's about 140 yards out. Hey, that's another green in regulation. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. This one looks like it's pretty straight. And this one is number 15. This one's a par 3. Approach shot worked out just fine. This one's about 22 feet to the cup. Well, this one's looking good so far. Wow, 16 under after that hole. And on to the 16th. Par 4 for this one. Unlucky. And this is your third shot. Close. Pretty close with that chip. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. All right, let's see what you got here on hole number 17. Oh my goodness, that almost went down. All right, here's a 23-footer. Oh, this one's looking okay. Ooh, still looking good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And now we get to tee it up here on 18. This is a par 5. Well done. And from here, we're looking at about 230 yards or so. There you go. This is shaping up. Putting for eagle next. Oh, what do we have here? This one's still on track. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and I'll see you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Strap yourselves in, everyone. It is the loudest show in golf. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the second round of the WM Phoenix Open. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have your company once again. Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead. They're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
He's currently in first place. Setting up now on a par 4.
It's a blind landing area out there, Luke. You can't quite see where your golf ball lands. You know there's some bunkers on the right-hand side. You just don't know how far out they do come. A little more room to the left than you can't see, but it's a difficult tee shot all in all.
And he's hit that inside the range. A birdie putt awaits.
Oh, what about this start?
Trying to make a statement early and often. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
What a year with 5 victories already this season. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Well, what a start. This is impressive.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Here we are in front of a par 3.
Yeah, distance control is super important here. You got bunkers left and right and short as well. You got to hit it the right distance as this green chases away from you just a little bit to make that shot even tougher.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
This putt starts out pretty straight towards the hole, though. It should move a little to the left.
Yep, well done.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
Oh, what a performance, Rich. Absolutely dominating performance.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome everyone to the loudest day on the PGA Tour each season. It's the third round of the WM Phoenix Open from TPC Scottsdale. Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam. It's always great to have you with us. And Rich, our featured player, is setting the pace here in the halfway stage of the tournament. Really nice going.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
Oh, that would have been nice to make. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? He'll like to look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
Sneaky driving hole here, Luke. You got some bunkers on the right-hand side that you can't quite make out, and you got a little bit more room down the left-hand side. Most players will bail it to left, though. You find that rough, and makes that second shot just a little bit more difficult.
And this is why we think this player is going to be world class. To produce that against Max Homa, wow, wow, wow.
And back to the course with the live action. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
He's got this one for birdie.
And now that finds him in first place. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
There's not a par 5 that I don't think is very sexy, and this one is an all-American beauty. Just miss that bunker on the left-hand side or the rough on the right, and you can just bomb it down there and have a short second shot in.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 3rd.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And after that hole, sitting now 20 under par. Well, it looks like the hole is cut just behind that right bunker on this 4th hole, Rich. That's the back right portion of the green. You like that?
Well, if you're going to make 2, then you're going to have to work this one left to right and spin it down that slope, going right at this flag and trying to get it to stop the green. It's just not going to happen.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Still in the lead now after that hole. A long par 4 this hole.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
That's some good golf right there. Good look at a birdie here. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Didn't have to sweat that par putt. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. That'll work there. Second shot here on the 6th. This one's going right at the pin here. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. So as that round comes to a close, it's a lovely position this player holds in top spot, Rich.
Lots of good playing out there. 1 round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to you.
Si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas, reste passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la vidéo.